Hi friends, and welcome to the program. Today we're going to share with you part 1 of our fall surf and turf special. We're going to join Dale and Brad Morgan as they go up into Ontario, Canada looking for a black bear, and joining Dale and Brad and myself is our good friend and pro staffer Ryan Hopkins, and together Dale, Brad, Ryan, and myself are going to join Eric and Sue Lund up at Esnagami Lodge for a little fall pike fishing and that aforementioned bear hunt. Now this is all starting to sound just a little bit confusing, trust me it isn't. I'm your host Kyle Randall, this is my Wilderness Journal, and we're taking some good friends up north to look for the big teeth of fall right now.
Ryan and I flew in a couple of days early to meet with our host Eric Lund and to do a little scouting and set a few stands. And if this doesn't look like the scouting you're used to seeing, well then my guess is you've never done a bear hunt up at Esnagami. We were scouting out over a rock reef and across a big weed bed. Eric was casting a fly rod. Ryan and I were chunking baits. It was hot and flat, really tough conditions for a bear hunt. Fortunately, all that hard work was starting to pay off.
Yep. He was eating it.
He was. That one wanted it. $150, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fish.
Beautiful.
Good job.
Thank you.
He's ready to go.
Yep, he's ready to go. Tina teaches me well.
Yep.
Ryan had gotten some inside information on big pike baits from Miss T before we left. A little something about a Blue Fox number 5 spinner.
Quit playing with your food, drag that thing in here.
If you're gonna make me, I was enjoying myself there for a second.
And believe me, when it comes to fishing, or just about anything else, it pays to listen to that girl.
24, 26, right there.
Yeah, maybe 24.
Beautiful. Thank you again, Eric. You really don't have to do that, though.
And it wasn't just Ryan.
This is a bigger fish.
It says this is a bigger fish right into the weeds.
That is huge.
It could be one of those fish that just dive down in the weeds and they weigh 20 pounds with weeds all around them.
The Rangers.
Yeah. Yeah, that one is a nicer fish right there. Yeah, not huge, but headed in the right direction for sure.
Down. Down.
This one's about ready to oh, that's a pretty good one right there. There he goes. He definitely was hungry, this one. Better right there.
Beautiful fish, Eric.
Yeah. That's better. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
There we go. Alright. It's about time to go to supper. We gotta get a big one here. I relied on you guys all day to do this.
Show me the money.
Quite frankly, you let me down.
I was just teasing. We'd all been working pretty hard. It was just a tough day. The wind did start to come up and help a little, and Eric picked up his fly rod, and not long after,
Had a really good hit. This is a pike with a lot of attitude and it feels like a tree. You gotta appreciate that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Definitely attitude on this fish.
Be The abnormally warm temperatures were obviously suppressing the pike bite. Still, no quitting our outfit. We were getting some decent fish, and the following day a little more wind, even if it was a hot wind, would certainly help.
We took our breakfast to go the next morning in an effort to get out before some of the day's heat. Eric motored us down to Betty Falls, and we started casting a big weed bed. And with only his second cast, Ryan was already hooked into the day's first bite.
What's he doing messing with you?
I don't know. He's probably got more than I do.
Right.
Yeah.
Ryan, I'll give you a hammer. It's a fat one.
Yes.
High wash hook, like that.
Thank you, sir.
All right, nicely done.
Thank you.
Nice, healthy bite there. Yeah.
And Ryan wasn't done yet.
What's that noise?
He's rolling.
Now, wait a minute. That's a little better critter there, bud.
It is. Nice fish. Nice looking fish.
Get your skirt up, catch that.
I'm trying. Under the boat. Under the boat.
I don't think he's had enough of you yet.
I don't think so either.
Oh, wide fish. That is a nice fish. Not ready to come in yet.
He's a little green.
Little bit. A little bit of spit in him yet. Come here, buddy.
There you go. It's one of those fish that built like a linebacker.
Yeah.
That thing is 4 feet thick through the middle. He's only 2 feet long. He's
Yeah, I know it.
He's like a square.
Eric's fed him one too many meals, I think.
That's what they look like when they get bulked up.
Yeah. I think we might be ready this time.
Come on, buddy.
That fish almost too big around to
Grab
get a hold of. No, ain't no lie.
Look at that. I think he's been feeding.
A little bit.
Yeah. Wow. He's got a big head, too.
He didn't miss the dinner bell
No.
much.
That is one nice fish, Ryan. Look at that. That thing's,
Great fish.
he's definitely not underfed. That is for sure.
He's
He
a-
is built.
Foot around.
Oh, yeah. Really nice. That's got to be 14, 15 pounds.
I would think it's a
So,
good fish.
look at
You know what they say where we're from? Look at the head on that.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think, 32?
Oh, yeah. And he-
34?
Nice job, buddy.
Probably
30 something. He's a fooler. He doesn't look long because he's so big around,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
for sure.
he's a big fish.
Well,
Yeah.
measure him next to Eric. He looks long enough for me.
That's plenty big.
That's one nasty fight right here.
Yes,
It's
it
a
is.
bad dude. It's been through some battles, but it's definitely feeding right. That is for sure.
I like that blue lip on her.
Oh yeah. There you go.
That fish line will give you a handshake.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you, Eric.
Hey, nice job, Ryan.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, really great.
That was a great fish. Great fish.
I'll bet you $1 you can't do it again.
I'll take that
You'll
bet.
take that
I'll
bet.
take that bet.
You'll take it.
Here, I'll take that bet.
All right, show me.
All right.
I hear you whacking. I said your gums are beating me.
One more time.
That's it. Nice job, partner.
Thank you, sir.
Friends, just a word of advice. If you ever happen to find yourself in a beautiful wood boat on a tremendous northern Ontario lake fishing for great big pike and Ryan Hopkins happens to be there with you, don't wager him. Just don't do it. What?
Get one? Yeah, hey.
I think that's a fish.
Another nice one, Ryan.
I see colors.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Fish right there. I've seen this pose before.
You can come see us anytime. I'll let him. Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
This woman's ready here. And
Well, I thought he was ready.
Uh-huh.
See Eric grab the dental plan.
Is that what it was?
with big pike, when you reach down, you think it's ready, you give it 5 more minutes. another chunky fish. There you go.
Beautiful.
That spinner has served you well, that's for sure.
It's been working.
Another beauty. Ryan, a good fish, Ryan.
Beautiful.
What you got?
Another beautiful pike at Esnagami Lodge, I tell you. Incredible.
I thought you was here bear hunting.
Tomorrow. Today's pike day, tomorrow's bear day.
I see. This is still pike day.
Still pike day.
How good for you. Nice fish, buddy.
Thank you, partner.
It goes from one end of the arm to the other.
Yeah.
And she's off.
Thanks, buddy. I
Thanks,
appreciate it.
Hey, listen, I appreciate the practice releasing your big fish for you.
All right. I'll try it again. Just one more time.
Nice job.
Thank you.
The big fish were finally starting to bite, and it was time to leave. Yeah, we had to go hang some stands and then hurry back to the lodge. Dale and Brad would be coming in on the afternoon plane, and they'd probably take it personal if we were, say, out fishing instead of meeting them.
We made it to the dock ahead of the guy's plane, barely, and after a couple of quick introductions, we gathered them up along with all their gear and went right straight to a bear stand.
Dale and I sat quietly in the heat for the first 45 minutes or so. All you could hear was the occasional buzz of a mosquito and the hot wind blowing down through the trees. And then, just before 5:30, a young boar was slowly working his way in out of the bear maze and up to the bait. I whispered to Dale, this is no shooter, more of a watcher, really. But I'll admit I was some encouraged by the fact that long before 6 o'clock, we already had a bear out on the bait. Even in this heat, they were obviously moving, at least the little ones were. We sat there for the next 15 or 20 minutes, just really enjoying the show. This little guy would work his way around and pick a little bit. He finally dumped over the bait can and started picking at that, but all the time, you could tell he was nervous. He kept chucking around himself, which is a good thing for a young bear to do, 'cause believe it or not, the biggest danger to a young bear in the woods is an older bear. This was a 3 or maybe 4-year-old boar. He already had the characteristic crease down the center of his head. You could tell this was a much older, more dominant bear. As he walked up to the bait can, that little fella shot off out into the brush. It still wasn't 6 o'clock yet, and we already had 2 bears on the bait. Now Dale was going to have to decide, was he going to take a shot at this bear, or was he going to wait for something else? And then when both of the bears stopped feeding and stood staring back down the trail and then ran off, well, let's just say that that's a pretty good sign that something bigger might just be coming this way. We sat and watched for what seemed like quite a while. We did hear a couple of sticks breaking back in the brush, but another bear never did show up. And then, down through the brush, I could see movement, black movement. A bear was on its way in, and it appeared to be the bigger of the 2 that had already been here. Now Dale had a decision to make all over again. Would he shoot? Would he wait?
Would he take the bear at the barrel or wait for a bigger bear maybe still in the bush? And no, friends, this isn't let's make a deal. This is the real deal. You get one chance, one opportunity, and that's only if your luck holds and you don't spook both of these bears out of here and wind up with nothing. For the moment, Dale had made his decision. The smaller bear was working its way out. The bigger bear was at the barrel, kind of dominating the feed. We watched as the smaller boar worked his way over to the log that had the honey on it and started licking. It was becoming clear that Dale was going to wait to see if an even bigger bear might show up. Five and then 10 minutes passed. It was entertaining enough to sit here and watch these bears, but I was really surprised that no other bear came out into the opening. I did sit there thinking, I wonder if the reason Dale hasn't shot this bear, the bigger of the two, is that popple tree kind of hiding his vitals. Dale still didn't seem to be too concerned, though, so I was fairly confident he was going to wait and see if maybe something even bigger might walk out. And I stayed confident, right up until the bigger of the two bears grabbed the bait barrel and drug it out from behind that popple tree, and I saw Dale lifting his rifle.
You got bit. You're supposed to bloody the bear, not yourself.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I did it.
You got a bit of a bloody spot on your forehead there, boss.
Yeah, I felt that.
That's all right. I got something in the pack. We'll get that. We'll give him a minute. We'll look back at you. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me get you cleaned up. Hold on. Well, Dale, I hope you hurt that bear worse than you hurt yourself.
I hope I did too.
I'm pretty sure I heard him going down in there.
Yeah, you could.
Nice job. You surprised the heck out of me, buddy. I thought you was going to wait for him to get up. I kind of thought there was one more bear coming the way they run off, but that's pretty good boar right there. It's good male. It's a good bear. You done good. All righty, buddy. You will. We'll get you doctored up, and then we'll go find your bear. I don't think I'll be able to fix him.
I don't want you to save him.
No, don't save him. All right.
No, I wasn't about to try any CPR on a bear. I was going to get down and put a little more pressure on some of Dale's cuts and get the blood from them stopped up. You know, we didn't want wolves tracking us while we were tracking bear. Yeah, either way, it was time to take up the trail.
Well, you've pretty almost stopped bleeding.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of a smear on your forehead there.
Yeah, it's dripping a little bit.
Little bit, not bad. I tell you what, you ready to go find this critter?
Let's go find him.
All right, now let's not get confused and start trailing you, though. All right. It's pretty obvious where he went. There's a good trail. You ready?
Yep.
All right. He went right up through here. Oh, goodness, yes.
Oh, yeah.
You can see real well where he went. Not hard to follow that sign.
Oh.
I don't see him.
I don't see him yet.
He definitely went up through here.
He's still got blood.
Oh, yeah, lots of her. Oh, look here. I don't think we're going to have any trouble finding him.
I don't think so. Look at that pool.
This is where it gets interesting, but I'm pretty sure Oh, hey. There's a big black thing right there. You go ahead and touch him, but I'm sure he's all done.
He's not going very far now.
No, sir. He's all... No, everything but a rug now.
Yeah.
He's all done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, we need some of them boys to get him out of here. Where's that son of yours?
He
Yeah.
won't be getting here for long, isn't he?
Yeah. Good shot, man. Nice bear.
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Oh, I'm happy with that one.
All right. Look at them cutter. You think them teeth will hurt you?
You betcha.
I think they get right after you, bud.
He's got them all. Oh, don't he?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
All right, let's go. Let's go get you a Band-Aid and some help.
Hey. We can trail me back out with the blood.
Nice job, Dale.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
That is a hunt I won't soon forget, and I'm pretty sure Dale won't forget it soon either. A great shot on a good bear, and a bit of a shaven scar to remember it all. And you know what? I seem to recall Ryan even caught a couple of good fish.
We'll get you doctored up, and then we'll go find your bear. I don't think I'll be able to fix him.
I don't want you to save him.
What a trip. Congratulations again, Mr. Dale Morgan, on taking a great bear, and I really appreciate you letting me go along and sharing the thrill. And while I'm handing out thanks too to Ryan Hopkins, certainly Eric Lund, Steve, everybody at Asnagami Lodge that worked so hard to make this possible. We really had a super time, and that was just part one. Like I said, we still had Brad's hunt to do. Hey, if this is something that interests you, if you'd like to go up and fish for the big pike, or maybe chase a black bear, you get a hold of Eric and Sue, and they're going to show you the great hospitality, the same great service and opportunity they showed us. And who knows, you might even see us up there, and if you do, well, you know we're going to stop and share a shore lunch, fire in a cup. And if you don't see us up there, friends, well, I'll tell you what, I'll look for you right back here, where we will share part 2 of our Surf and Turf special next week on My Wilderness Journal.
Thanks again, Eric, Sue, everybody up at Asnagami Lodge for a great hunt. The Wilderness Journal is underwritten by